This is the first receipt from Jack in the Box. On 4/18/2013, I bought 4 tacos and a value drink. That purchase was made at 4:15:19 p.m. at Jack in the Box. Okay, that's the purchase right there. Where's the purchase? No, that's this one, because I made 2 purchases. Okay, now this first purchase is right here. It shows the date and the time. And the time was 3:54 p.m. I bought the 4 tacos and a value drink on 4/18/2013. You can see it right there. 2 of 2 means 4 tacos and 1 value drink on that date at that time. I then ate the tacos, and as I was preparing to leave the Jack in the Box after eating them, I purchased a junior bacon cheeseburger. That time being 4:19 p.m. on the same date, 4/18/2013. I then left Jack in the Box, talked to a guy right outside of the Jack in the Box concerning his dog while I smoked my after-lunch cigarette, and then left the Jack in the Box and went to the bus stop off of Rosecrans and Nimitz Boulevard, waiting for the 28 bus to come and pick me up. This is an audio file here of me, 136, once I got to that bus stop that started at 4:32. Again, look at this right here. 4:15 is when I purchased the junior bacon cheeseburger, went outside, unlocked my bike, talked to a guy concerning his dog while I smoked a cigarette, walked across the street to the bus stop. By the time I got to the bus stop, after smoking my cigarette and unlocking my bike because I played with his dog for a few minutes, it was 4:32 p.m. Now, this audio file shows me, this is the time the audio file started. It's about 15 minutes long. Let's see this. How long is it? It's about 15 minutes long. And it's me being at the bus stop, talking to a young man that arrived on a skateboard. And then the bus arriving at the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds is when the bus arrives. You don't need to hear me talking to this guy, this teenager, because there's nothing relevant concerning me talking to him. What you do need to pay attention to is the time this audio file starts, okay? The fact that I'm at the bus stop, and I'm going to fast forward it to the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds of it, so you can hear me getting on the bus. Now, before I get on the bus, as I'm putting my bike on the bus rack in front of the bus, before I board the bus, I say, let's see if I hear gang stalking. Then audio file 137 that's right next to it that is started, as soon as I sit down, I quietly and discreetly took out this tape recorder and started a new audio file, and it will be the same bus route, because it started. The last 2 minutes and 10 seconds show me putting the bike on the bus, me predicting I'll hear gang stalking before I get on the bus, that I'll hear gang stalking once I get on it, and then I start a new audio file once I get on it. And you'll be able to see the time difference in reference to this audio file is, let's see, I gotta backtrack for a second. This audio file, I gotta hit the remaining feature so you see how much time is remaining once the audio file starts, which actually shows you the time of the file. Right there, 15 minutes and 28 seconds is how long the file is. Now, what I'm going to do is start it, and then I'm going to fast forward it to the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds of it. See, I'm fast forwarding it now. See how the clock's moving? Okay. Just ignore what you... Alright, hang on a second. Alright. Oh, wait a minute, that's the next file. I went too fast. The longer you hold the fast forward button, it starts to really pick up in reference to how it's fast forwarding. So I gotta watch this. The last 2 minutes and 10 seconds, you'll hear the bus coming. The clanking is me putting the bike on the bus. Okay? And then me saying, let's see if I hear gang stalking.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright,
you can go. They capture angles.
Alright, hold on. I went too far, so I gotta backtrack 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Alright, hold on.
Okay.
I went too far.
The average people don't know
Hold
that.
on 1 second.
Then you got magnetic within these biological. They can intertwine.
Alright, here we go. See now we're at 2 something. This thing goes really fast when you hold the button up for a long period of time. Alright, now that's good enough right there. Now I stopped it so I can make some statements. Again, the bus arrived. I'm putting my bike on the bus, and as I'm doing this, I'm discreetly saying, let's see if I hear gang stalking on this bus. I want you to listen to it. Then when this audio file ends, I'm going to press play again, because once an audio file ends, it goes to the next file, which will be file 137, and it will be me being on the bus. That audio file is over 15 minutes long. I want you to listen for how often you hear gang stalking, gang stalker, and oh my God being said. You gotta really listen to it, because I've already undeniably proved them saying it out loud on different bus routes. And they know I uploaded those videos because cyber surveillance is a method of gang stalking. So now what they're doing is they're doing the same thing, they're just doing it more discreetly. So I want you to listen. Listen to how they say gang stalking, gang stalker, oh my God, gang stalker. If you listen closely, you'll hear it. And this is the last 2 minutes of the 136 of me saying I'll hear it before I get on the bus. And then the file 137 is me being on the bus. And here you go. It's me put the bike on the bus.
See if I gang stalk.
Oh, yeah.
See if I gang stalking. Oh my God, back to back. So just set it. I'm just saying, oh my God, gang stalk back to back. Seen it from a distance on Mr. New Auto.
Okay, that was the end of that file. Now I want you to understand something. When you heard me saying, I also said it discreetly in the audio, in the digital tape recorder once I got on the bus, because what you got to understand is these tape recorders are very sensitive. The microphone is always right below the neck collar. So what I do is I cover my mouth, lean my head down, and will make a very discreet, low statement in it. And the people that are saying it, because I looked and watched who's been saying it, okay? They're towards the back of the bus, so there's no way they can even hear me make additional statements that I'll hear it or that I'm hearing it. Now what I'm going to do is this next audio file, 136 was 15 minutes long, and you've seen the time that it started at, okay? 137 is the same continued route in the same time period. I just stopped that audio file and then directly started a new one. And you're going to be able to see the time and date. Now listen to how much you hear gang stalker, gang stalking, oh my God, said back to back by different people. And how they're said close together.
See if they, oh my God, gang stalk back to back. They're seeing it from a distance on this bus. 28 April 18, 2013.
Are you doing today's date? Hey, what'd you say? 18. Thank you. You ever fall off that thing? You ever fall off that thing? You need to tighten up your helmet. Tighten that off. Tighten up? Looks a little greasy. You like that better than skateboard? Is it?
Seeing it from the back of the bus, so it's harder to hear anything. It sounds like gang stock. Oh my god. Just listen.
Kid, this is bus route 28, right? This is bus route 28, right? Ma'am? Yes. Thank you.
Every time you hear oh my god or gang stalk, you'll hear either oh my god, gang stalk, or gang stalk, oh my god.
You alright?
Alright, now I'm going to stop this just for a second to show you something. See, these headphones right here are separate. Okay, you can see the cord is not attached to anything. The headphones that are plugged into the earphones, that the audio file that you're hearing from this bus route is taped. I've used electrical tape. As you can see this electrical tape? I tear strips of electrical tape and then tape the earbuds from these headphones that are attached to this tape recorder. The earbuds from this wire, the earbuds are tapped to the recording mechanism of this video camera I'm taping this with. Okay, so that's where you see this cord at. See how it's attached to the, well, you can't see where it's actually attached to because it's on the front of the video camera, but it's right at the front. That's how you're hearing the audio from this digital tape recorder. Just wanted to explain that to you so you know. Alright, this is the rest of the file.
How much you pay for that? Seriously? How do you mark it up? How do you mark it up? I know, I remember when I used to skateboard when I was little, I went over, you hit the wrong rock on the wrong angle, go flying.
Say gang stalk, oh my god. It's a gang stock. Oh my god, gang stock. They just said it. Sorry, no audio file.
Alright, now that was that audio file. That was on bus route 28, and that is the second time within a 2-week period that I am rarely on bus route 28. I only get on bus route 28 when I got to go take care of some personal business in reference to getting a certain delivery service. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. The post office. When I go to the post office. My name is Leslie Williams. I am in San Diego, California. Look in the description of this YouTube video, because this video is actually a continuation of another video, and there will be a video that will be a continuation of this one in reference to the L library. That's a code word to describe a specific library that is engaging, and they're getting all the libraries I go to engage in gang stalking. And if you don't believe that doesn't occur, go to Google and type in gang stalking or organized stalking and libraries, including in public libraries and university libraries. Because it's organized crime in the system that's managing this, hosting this, allowing it, protecting it, and definitely aiding and abetting in it, in this organized, crafted harassment for me to experience along my routes, using anybody and everybody they can in the community to engage in this crafted harassment. Now, remember, again, before I left a specific environment yesterday, I made a video prediction showing my cell phone, which showed the date and the time. And I also made an audio prediction file concerning me walking to the bus stop before I even got on a bus route that would even take me into the area later on, because I went to the library before I went to the area where bus route 28 could be caught at, to go and do what I had to do in that area. Okay, in reference to the post office and the Jack in the Box. Now that was done later on in the day, early evening, 4 o'clock. Okay, I was at the library all day. Okay, I made the video prediction in this environment. I also made an audio prediction on my way to the bus stop that took me into the area where the library was, and then what I predicted in the video file and the audio file came true all the way over on the other side of town. And did it also come true in the library, where they're saying it now more discreetly from a distance, so it's harder to pick up on this digital tape recorder, which means eventually I'm going to have to get a forensic audio technician to help me in reference to being able to filter out the background environment, so what they're saying in the specific library what they're saying can be distinguishably heard. Okay? Now, I've already caught certain other audio files in reference to that specific library where it's flat out said. I just haven't filtered through them yet. Because what you got to understand is I run around all day to get to places I can use the internet to expose this crime, to expose the prediction videos about what might occur a week from now in reference to, because you would not believe the crimes that are happening to me. It's just undescribable. Look in the description, please. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to say so much in a short time period, because these video files, the memory cards are real short. Look in the description of this YouTube video for cooperating material in reference to me being a target of this crime. Human trafficking is directly connected to the motivations of these crimes, as well as racketeering and insurance fraud. I make these videos to inform, to expose the truth, because my life has been totally co-opted and wrecked in reference to me being a victim of this crime. Yes, and I'm kept isolated in it as a result of my emails being intercepted as a result of this being organized crime in the system, and as a result of my cell phone being hacked. The only thing I have left is I'm having a hard time closing this video down. Sometimes I feel tongue-tied. Anyways, please look in the description of this YouTube video for cooperating material and undeniable proof that is attached in the description of this YouTube video in reference to YouTube titles that will literally show you flat-out undisputable proof that I'm a victim of this crime. And then just ask yourself, why won't the San Diego police make a report? Okay, have a blessed day, and God bless you. Thank you.